Martin. And you just got it today? Okay, cool. Well, do you want to play with me?
No.
You sure? You shy?
Yes.
Aww. Everybody, how many people would like to hear Alexander play guitar? Okay, she doesn't want to. Let's not force her. Well, thank you for coming up anyway, Alexander. It was very nice of you. Let's give her a round of applause. I could have learned a few things. I'm going to play a different instrument right now. This is the clacker I was talking about. I thought you had castanets there, but apparently not. Setting that over there so I don't walk on it. Is Dennis, the stage manager, is Dennis over here to the side? No? He bolted. I hate it when that happens. Oh, there he is. Anyway, Dennis happens to be a drummer. And he was thinking of coming up and joining me on the drum kit back there, but he decided it was just too much to set up and, you know, get the sticks and all, so I said I would let him do it with this. Would you like to show these people how to do a drum roll?
I only know one trick.
One, it's not a trick. You're going to show them a drum roll? Okay. I told you he was a drummer. Hey, oh, hey. I'm getting the casino. Oh, you've already got one here in Bethlehem, don't you? Okay. I can't have another one. For those of you who've never seen one of these before, this is one. It's a very old traditional Irish instrument. It's called a drum. Actually, we've got different names for these in Ireland, depending on what part of Ireland you come from. The way out in the west of Ireland, around Connemara, where they speak the Gaelic, it's made with a goat skin. They call it a bowron. Down around County Clare, it's made with the skin of a dog. They call it a bowron. Up in the north of Ireland, where I come from, we call it a boron. It's made with the skin of an Englishman. Don't laugh. Did you ever skin one of those things? Did you ever field dress one at the side of the road and drive home with it strapped to your roof rack? The big old head flopping down in the windshield with the antlers and all. Wouldn't believe what they eat. Jellied eels. There's an English delicacy for you. Cold boiled eel in aspic. Yum yum. Those people conquered half the known world back in the 17th, 18th and 19th centuries, and they never learned how to cook from any one of the countries. The Irish used to play the bowrons marching into battle. The front line would be 20 or 30 of these things battering away just like this. Bringing up the rear, 30 or 40 bagpipes droning in the background. It's no wonder the Irish never won a battle. All the other sides had guns. There's our boys out in the front line marching to certain death. There she was, just a-walking down the street, singing. I didn't know you knew those old Irish war songs. I'm impressed. You know what I would look like if I died, went to heaven, and became a saint? For all the Catholics, Saint Sebastian. Oh, thank God you got that. All you Catholics who laughed at that just got yourselves an extra 6 months in your purgatory. All you Protestants laugh all you want, you're going to hell anyway. We warned you at the Reformation, we said, don't do it. But you wouldn't listen off, you went and followed Henry VIII and the Luther brothers, Martin and Lex. Did you know that I used to be an atheist? But I did. I gave it up. No holidays. Can you imagine an Irish atheist? I'm an atheist, thank God. Dyslexic atheist. I'm an atheist, thank God. Did you hear about the dyslexic devil worshipper? Sold his soul to Santa. Come on, rearrange the letters in your head. Went to a toga party dressed as a goat. If life hands you melons, you may be dyslexic. Now, that's it. I'm not wasting any more of the good material on you. I'm sorry. The song I'm going to do for you is a tongue twister, and it's on my tongue twister CD. And these young ladies in front love tongue twisters. And this one's called Johnny McEldoo. And I got this from my heroes, the Clancy brothers and Tommy Macon. Yes, give them a big round of applause, please. Because without the Clancy brothers and Tommy Macon, none of the Irish musicians in the States today would be doing what we do for a living. They popularised Irish folk music, especially after they went on the Ed Sullivan Show, and they made it possible for us, so God bless them. This song's about a glutton, Johnny McEldoo. There was Johnny McEldoo and McGee and me, and a couple or two or three went on the spree. One day we had a bob or two, which we knew how to blew. The beer and whiskey flew, and we all felt gay. We visited McCann's, McLeman's, Humpty Dan's. We then went into Swan's, our stomachs for to pack. We ordered up a feed, which indeed we did eat, and we finished it with speed, but we still felt slack. Johnny McEldoo turned red, white and blue, and a plate of Irish stew he soon put out of sight. He shouted out in core with a roar for some more. He never felt before such a keen appetite. He ordered eggs and ham, legs and lamb, bread and jam. But him we couldn't cram, though we tried our level best. Everything we brought, cold or hot, mattered not. Went down him like a shot, and he still stood the test. He ordered tripe and lard, but the yard we get scarred. We thought it would go hard when the waiter brought the bill. We told him to give more, but he swore he could lower twice as much again and more before he had his fill. He polished off a trough full of broth, says McGrath. He'll devour the tablecloth if you don't howl him in. He ate a dozen fowl, half a cow, made a vow. He's just as hungry now as when he did begin. When the waiter brought the charge, McEldoo fell so large, he began to scowl and barge, and his blood went on fire. Began to curse and swear, tear his hair in despair. To finish the affair, he called the shopman a liar. The shopman he threw out, and no doubt he did clout. McEldoo he kicked about like an old football. Tattered all his clothes, broke his nose, I suppose. He'd have killed him with a few blows in no time at all. McEldoo began to howl and to scowl, baby sowl. He threw an empty bowl at the shopkeeper's head. Struck for Mickey Finn, peeled the skin off his chin. Then the ruction did begin, and we all fought and bled. The peelers that arrived, man alive, 4 or 5. And us that made a drive for to march us all away. We paid for all the meat that we ate, stood a treat. And went home to ruminate on the spree that day.